Looking at the basic command of Linux, and here it's Kali Linux. This is basically used for pen testing, which is penetration testing, and Wi-Fi testing. You cannot use Kali Linux as a regular desktop like the other flavors of Linux, like Ubuntu and Kubuntu, and there are many other, but Fedora is there, which is the Debian, and this is also one of the distribution from Linux itself. So this is basically focus on the pen testing, and what we will looking at the basic command which you can use in Ubuntu also. So let's get started. Right, over here you can see that I'm on a Kali Linux desktop, which I'm using it on my parallel desktop on my MacBook, and for the testing. And here you can see that each and everything in Linux is based on the terminal processing. Right, every command and each and everything is done through terminal. You also get a GUI version of every installation, but the terminal is a fast-paced on which the Linux was actually built. So if you hover over here, and you can see that this is the basic GUI of the terminal, and here you can see my name, and at Kali is the domain. So what we need to do is that if you want to execute the command, we have to be in the root mode. So here in Kali Linux, what they have done to secure it from other testing or other applications, they have they have created, and they force you to create a local account and a user account at the time of installation, like here you can see. And even you can switch between these root and the local users within the terminal. So I need to get back to the root one. So what you need to do is type sudo and su, and here you can see that I have been prompted to enter my password. So after entering the password, you can see that I am at root at domain Kali. So if you type cd, which is change directory, space dash dash, you will go one step back, and this is my root directory. So cd is the command used for change directory. The second comes in, for example, if you want to change to directly to home back, so you will do cd /home, and you're back to the home directory, right? And if you want to see the listing of the home directory, what you need to do is ls is used. Ls stands for the listing, and here is the listing for the home directory, which the files and directory which I've already created. And if you want to see them in detail, like with the permissions and everything else, it is ls minus, there's a switch called, or you can call it as an option, ls minus l. You can see that over here you can see that RWR, these are the permissions, and these are the permission granted, means the root can change the file permissions over here. And over here is another user like by the name of Progress, which can change this permissions by giving the access or by giving the ownership, you can say that. So let me clear the screen by entering clear command, and then the next comes in like if you are on root, just like I'll go one step back. If you want to check the listing of the home directory within from the root, what you can do is ls /home. So it will show you against the home listing and everything else which is inside the home. So let back inside the home. Here you go. Right, so the next command, which is pwd, which is present working directory, which shows you that you are working in the current directory. Sometimes there is a long path, and it is essential that you must type in pwd to enter that you are working on the home directory itself, where you are inside the home directory right now. If you go back a step, like cd space period, now you are in root directory, which is denoted by a front slash. So if you type now pwd, you are in a root directory right now. So let's back again to home directory, Here we are. The second command, again the another command comes, is the cp, which is called the copy command. Cp stands for, is the abbreviation of copy, so cp. And if I use the switch like -v, which is where browse, it shows that to where the file is copied and from where it is copied. So if I want to copy file 1 and file 1 to file 1, like you can see file 1 is over here inside my home, file 1 to my work directory. This is my work directory. So here you can see that file 1 is being copied to this denote that it is copied to the work folder, right? So -v stands, if I do it like cp and file 1 and then work, it will still copy, but it will not show any information. This is essential use for if you have many file name and you need to get notified that where it is copied and what process has been occurred. The next command comes in is a man, which is called, stand for manual. For example, if I want to get the manual of certain commands, so what I need to type is, let me clear the screen first. For like example, for ls command is man ls. So you can see there's a lot going on in this file. You can see each and every switch, which explanation, each and every switch with an explanation, and here you can see it goes on and on 160 line. If you want to get out of it, just press Q and it's back to the home. So this is the way of getting the manual. Even you can get the same help on the root also by typing ls --help. So here is another, it's just like a manual, but it's in short form where you can see all the switches over here. Just ignore this this text over here, or just concentrate on this switching right over here, and the manual shows you in the detail. So this is how the man and the help command differ. So the next command comes in is the move command. Unlike copy, move command move from one place to the another, and by deleting it from the current location and moving it to the other location. And move command is also used for renaming the file. So here if we go and see that we have file 1, file 2, file 3, I want to move file 1 to work folder. So what I need to do is that I will use mv, which is the abbreviation of move command, and then I'll mention file 1, and then to work directory. Oh sorry, it's a typing mistake. For move file 1 and work directory. So here it doesn't show any confirmation, so it is copied. Now if we go to work directory and you see, there you can see file 1 is copied, and then if you go back one step to home, and then you listing file 1 is gone from it. So it is basically moved from home directory to the work directory. So this is the move. For example, if you want to, I'll go back to the work directory and let's try to rename file 1. So what we need to do is mv file 1 to file 112, right? So now you can see, if you go for the listing, you can see file 112 has been renamed. So you can also mv is also used for renaming the file. The next command is for is called the cat command, which you can use the entire content of a file. For example, let's create a file, and before that let's create a file. There's a short text editor within the terminal, which can be invoked by nano. Nano is the name of the command, and which open in a text editor, and then followed by the file name. For example, I will name it as a test file. So here is the GUI of the nano text editor, and inside the test file. So on line number 2, I will write that the text goes here, and this is Yasir. So on the bottom you can see several commands. This caret sign is the denotation of control. So what you need to do is press control and then W for control for O, so, for an write out, which is the save in this sense, right? File name, you can even change the file over here also, but I don't need to, and press enter to save the file. So it shows that wrote 2 lines. Now you need to get out of this nano text editor, so what you need to do is Control X. Here it is. And now if you use cat command, it will show the content of that test file. So cat, wait a second, let me go back. Yeah, that's what they actually, I just mentioned the cat, so it's cat and then followed by the test. Here you can see there's a gap, you can see the space which is the line 1, and I wrote everything on line number 2. So this is text goes here, and this is Yasser. This was the content of the text file. And the next comes is the less command, which you use as less followed by the test. It will show the content within an environment with another text editor. You can say that, and if you want to get out of it, just press Q. So these are the 2 commands we can use it. And the other comes in is an echo. Echo is just like if someone is familiar with the programming languages which we use as print in Python and PHP, even in C and C++. We use the print or printf command, so which just print on the terminal. So echo is just like that command. If you write echo and then inverted quotation, and this is Yasser, then quotation close, if you enter, it will simply print this is Yasser. What if I need to write this the very text into the file? So what you need to do is echo, write the text again, this is Yasser. Okay, and where do you need to copy is followed by greater than sign to test file. So if you cat the file test, it will show this is Yasser. The line is also removed because I'm writing this on the first line. So this is how the echo command works. The second comes in is the touch command. Like for example, if we are let me go back one directory. I have several files over here, file 2, file 3, file. Oh, if I want to create several files without any content in it, so what you need to do is touch file 4, file 5, right, and then ls for listing, and there you can see file 4 or 5. So it's easy, it's an easy and quick way to create a file. So the next comes in is the mkdir, which is used for make directory. For example, if I want to make a directory, I can use, let me clear this first, mkdir and placeholder, or you can write place to be, right? So the directory is created. If you how to check it, ls, here you can see place to be. If I want to browse to that directory, cd place to be, cd play, oh, is that what misspelled? Place to be, no such directory, it's place to be, cd, I'm doing the correct one, yeah, place to be, yeah, here it is. So I am inside, there is no file, nothing else, right? Even I can show you from the GUI itself also. If you go to the files, other locations, and here go to the computers and home, here you can see the files created and place to be is over here. So this is how it's worked. So the next command comes in is the chown, which is the change owner. For example, if you have let's go to the listing first. Let me go back several steps, and here you can see ls-l, where you can see the permission of the file. If I want to change the ownership of file 2, what I need to do is change ownership. What I need to do is I need to mention that there is another user by the name, you can see bogus. I will try to make the file number 2 in the ownership of bogus. So what I need to do is bogus : which is this bogus is a group, and then itself again a bogus, and then followed by the file name, it's file2. So now you will see if you do ls -l, you can see file2 is being under the ownership of bogus. So this is how you rename the file. You can also rename it back. Why? Because you are on the root directory, which is like an admin or just like any other operating systems. So the next command comes in is the chmod mod, which is change mod. So how you can change, for example, if you want to change this permission over here, this permissions of the file, right? Let me change the permission of the file over here inside the work. So let me browse cd work, and here's the test file is. You can see the permission by ls -l, and here it is the permission you can see. So what we need to do is we have to change mod, and we have to make it executable. So plus x, then followed by the file name, which is test, but before that we need to make it executable in Linux. The executable command are .sh, which is shell. Like in Windows it is exe file, or in the Mac you can do the installation file is the dmgs. So here you can see you can do is mv for renaming, which is already explained above, like test space into test.sh. So now the test is being renamed as test.sh, which is an executable file, but you need to give it the permission to make it an executable. So if I make it cat test, I can see cat test.sh. I can see the content of that of the file over here. To make it an executable which runs like this, test.sh with permission denied. There is no permission over here right now. So what we need to do is chmod and plus x, then test.sh. Now if you go for the listing -l, you can see over here an x, which is executable. If I try it, sometime it's working, sometime it doesn't. So test.sh, it doesn't work. So maybe if you change the mode to 777, which is all, means all permissions, to test.sh. command on phone. Oh sorry, it was chmod, my typo mistake, 777 test.sh. So go for the listing, and here you can see that all the permissions are being granted to the test. Let's give it a try. Test.sh. line 1, this command is not found. I don't know what's wrong with this, so let's give it a try again. Test, no such directory, or test.sh. Oh, it's not working. Let's move on to another one. So let me fix this first in another video. Okay, the last command which I just want to let you know is one of type of a dangerous one, which is delete command in any other operating systems, and rm command over here in Linux kernels, which is rm, which remove file. So it is a dangerous command in sense that if you remove anything from the terminal, you cannot get it back. So make sure that what you are about to delete cannot come back, like it doesn't goes to the recycle bin or waste bin or any trash, so you can retrieve it back, or you can replace it back. So make sure before you run this command. So if I want to remove the test.sh, what I need to do is rm test.sh. That's it, and then you can see the test command is removed. Overall there is no test command, right? ls, only file12. If you want to remove the directory itself and its content, so what you need to do is go back one step, and then rm -r, which removes all the directories. Also it is a switch over here, and then the work folder, here you go. And now if you see there's no work folder. Even if you want to remove the placeholder also and all its content, so rm -r place / place to be. Yeah, the slash goes after that. Sorry for the slash to be. So now it had been removed. You can see even from the GUI the file has gone from here. It's not there. So these are the basic Linux command, and if something which I missed, you can comment me in the comment section. Like if you for example, one thing I just want to highlight, that if you want to update your Linux operating systems or Kali operating system, which is used for pen testing and within testing environment, so always use apt and update. So apt, it couldn't retrieve anything from some files, it's been error from the server. Or if you want to update it, it's up apt help. Here you can see the switch, you can see the options or switch, whatever you want to say. So if I want to make it a full upgrade, like if you just type update, it will give you the list of the available packages. But apt and then upgrade dash full, which is or full upgrade, there's 0 upgrades, 0 new installed, 0 to remove, and 0 not upgraded. Means nothing is there to upgrade, it's only been upgraded. So these are the basic commands which you always use within the Linux. If you want to use Linux terminal, or you can do this from the GUI also, but being a Kali user, being a pen tester, you should know these commands by heart. You can even search for the commands on the net also, on the web also, or you can take the help or by typing in man or the help command. So if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up and let me know that what I'm missing, what I need to cover, and just give me thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Thank you very much.